Although we love Newmar, we are looking for a motorhome, and if there's something else that is really good out there. The frustrating part about this is that Newmar knows we don't know why they keep doing this.
I know what a lot of you are saying, oh, first world problems, but in terms of cleanliness, it certainly is good to not have it there.
Believe it or not, guys, we are starting our 7th season in our motorhome. If you're new to this channel, you're gonna wanna watch this video. Even if you're not new to this channel, you're gonna watch this video. We're gonna talk about things that we really don't like about our motorhome, and then things that we really like about our motorhome. And then at the end, we're gonna give you an overall score. What do we think about this? Was this a good purchase? Not a good purchase? Will we do it again?
So what do we have? If you don't know, we have a 2019 Newmar Baystar 3626, which we did purchase at the Hershey show back in 2018.
Right, so we're the original owners. It was a factory order, so we got it the way we wanted it. Now, we have done some upgrades over the years. Some of those highlights include liquid spring suspension. We upgrade to a Truma water heater, which is kind of standard now. We had our roof completely redone by RV Roofing Pros, and there's quite a few other upgrades that have really made this motorhome ours. Lithium batteries, all that. We really do like the upgrades we have done, and they have made the overall experience much more pleasurable. Also, throughout those 7 seasons, or starting the 7th season, completion of 6, we've had our share of issues. None of them have been really major. Some of them seem to be major, but they really weren't. But we're gonna get into that also. We'll talk about one of those issues. We'll link it up above. It was a major result of a problem, but the problem itself was actually quite minor.
The first don't like, and this actually, we thought we were going to be stuck in a campground for a while. This was a couple years ago. We actually went down to Jason's college and we went to retract our levelers, and they didn't go. So we were trying to figure this out. And what you can see here, this is our leveling system right here. And it is completely, not anymore, because we put a little fix on it, but it's completely exposed to the elements. What happened was it just stopped working because either salt or dirt or whatever would just kind of collect on there, and they stopped working. Per equalizer systems, it should be covered. So we would love to see something that kind of encases that to avoid. Now, as you can see what we did, we covered everything in plastic bags, we zip tied everything, so this way the elements are not getting to it anymore.
The frustrating part about this is that when we had this issue, I called Equalizer Systems, that is who makes the levelers on this particular unit, and I told them the model. They knew exactly, they're like, yep, this is the problem. In quotes, Newmar knows this system is supposed to be in an environmentally controlled compartment. We don't know why they keep doing this. Now, they said they know about it. Currently, the 3626 and other units in Newmar, the newer ones, are still exposed. That's a little bit disappointing, but if you have the unit like this or similar, just make sure you cover it, because it is something, it's just a matter of time before it goes wrong. If you go on the forums, it is a very common problem when that leveling system is exposed to the elements. The next dislike, this is not only Newmar, this is most RVs in general, is going to be the mattress on the RV. They do not put R&D or money into these mattresses, at least this one. It was pretty bad. Again, this is not particular to Newmar, but there is an easy fix out there. Simple fix, guys. We did replace our mattress with a mattress from RVmattress.com by Brooklyn Bedding. We've had it for several years now. That made a huge difference because sleep is really important, especially when you're out on the road. You don't want to be tired.
Right, and it was very uncomfortable, and now we do. We sleep through the night like babies. They have products for your home and for your RVs. They deliver right to your campground. If you're a full-time RVer, you can get it right there. They have won awards for their mattresses. What I love, they have a 120-night sleep trial, so you can take a few months while you're out on the road, try it, see if that mattress is really for you. If it doesn't work for you or it's uncomfortable, they will work with you to find something that does work.
What's great about them, they're based in the USA. They have RV-specific mattresses. They do have mattresses for different sleep levels, comforts that you like. So you like memory foam, they have that. You like coils, they have that. If you like a hybrid of both coils and memory foam, they have that. If you're bigger and you're heavier, they have the new Titan Plus, which just came out, direct response to RVers. They have that. And what's awesome about them, guys, is that they're huge supporters of our channel. They're huge supporters of the RV community. But since you've seen this on our channel, you go to rvmattress.com/endless, use the discount code
endless.
You always get 30% off. Now, they do run sales periodically where it'll be 35%, 38% or so. Doesn't matter. If you use that discount code, you're always going to get the highest discount that they're running. but minimum is going to be 30%. They have great customer service. Our subscribers love them. We want your comments down below. If you have a mattress from RVmattress.com, put down below what you think about it. We're also going to put information and the link down below. If you want more information, go check them out. We absolutely love them. And we want to thank them for sponsoring this video. Our next dislike is the following. This motorhome has 4 slides. 3 of those 4 slides have slide toppers. So both slides on the driver's side and then the rear slide on the passenger side, as you can see over here, has a slide topper. We love slide toppers, guys. It's going to protect the top of the slide. It's going to protect against weather. We absolutely recommend having slide toppers. With that said, the large slide, the front passenger slide, there is no slide topper. Now, we do have an awning, and we utilize that to cover the slide, but we would like to have a slide topper on there so we don't have to extend that awning all the time.
The next one is one of Izzy's biggest pet peeves, and you could probably guess before I even say it, and that is the carpet on the slides. Now, that is one area which we're really happy about that Newmar and actually some other manufacturers have listened to the customer and removed that. Some of them have just removed it completely. Some have added in, as we said, they have like an infinity weave type, so there's something on there. But the problem with the carpet is it just gets so dirty, especially if you have pets. When you would use like the steam cleaner,
yeah, and it's just ugly.
It's
just ugly.
It's just ugly. It is like, we used to call that 1970s shagadelic. I like carpet because it feels good on my feet, but in terms of cleanliness, it certainly is good to not have it there.
A few more dislikes, guys, and then we'll promise we'll get into the things that we like. So the next one's going to be a huge disappointment, and this has improved also. I don't know how much better, but at least they're using a name brand unit. I think they're using Sony's now. It's going to be the head unit on here, the radio head unit, the navigation GPS. It's pretty bad. It was like an Excite.
Even in the beginning, it just wasn't good. And we popped for like, how much was that?
Well, the GPS was an extra $2,300. That was a huge mistake.
Yeah.
But the head unit itself, it's just not good. The sound quality is not good. It doesn't have good reception. It's just not good. Now, it's something that we can replace. It's easily replaced, but I'm glad to see that they have made improvements in the newer models.
The next one is the bathroom door. And I know what a lot of you are saying, oh, first world problems, but it's a good thing. You know, we've had a lot of good things on here. So these are just, we're kind of nitpicking, right?
Sure.
On a lot of motorhomes, the bathroom door is on a hinge that will accommodate the door to open fully when the slides are closed. We don't have that. This door opens up when the slides are closed and slams right into the pantry cabinet. So we even see we put some tape there, and that's just kind of, and we're very careful. We don't really slam it anymore. But if the motorhome is ever unlevel or whatever, it can go slamming into that. So that's just something we would like to see. And a lot of them do have that now, where they have the door that just does kind of turn in, so you don't bang it into the
I don't
cabinets.
know on the new 3626 if that has been improved. It's really just like a design overlook. I know we had contacted Newmar about changing that, and it can be changed. I just didn't want to pay. It was like over $1,000. I'm like, it's just not worth doing that. But that is something that hopefully they have changed in the newer Baystar models. The last one is a major PIA, if you know what I mean. This one has been an issue. Well, I think I know how it could be improved, and I don't know if they have improved it. It's going to be the flexible plumbing in this slide. Now, our kitchen is on this slide. Obviously, the slide goes in and out, so there's flexible plumbing. And when the slide goes in, goes out, it's able to flex. Here's the problem, guys. That plumbing, both the hot water and the cold water, have both cracked, resulting in leaks, resulting in costly repairs. Not from the leaks, but repairs just to get at those. It's very time consuming. Now, credit to Newmar. The first one, which I think was the cold water line, they completely covered the repair. Great. The second one, a year and a half later, the hot water line. Now this is 4 years into it, so it didn't just happen. So it's like year 4, year 5. The year 5, which is the hot water line, we had our extended warranty from wholesale warranty. They did cover that also. But I think this could have been resolved if they just used steel braided lines that would not break. They used plastic lines, and it's just, I don't know if it's a design, I don't know if it was ours. It just hasn't been a good experience with those. Now we have both fixed, so hopefully this will last several more years. Let's get into things we like. First thing is going to be the overall build quality. Now, if you know about motorhomes, there's 2 builders. There are the chassis builders, Ford. Ford's been okay. Their customer service is pretty terrible, and getting service from Ford is almost non-existent, and we've talked about that. And we'll link a video up above where we talked about this. And then you have the manufacturer of the motorhome, which is Newmar, that builds on top of their chassis. We really haven't had any problems structurally with this motorhome. We have 45,000 miles. It's still holding up.
Yep.
No real noise going down the road. Like, it's been really good.
The only thing inside, which we didn't mention, is, and this is not Newmar's fault, if you follow us, you know we're on our third Whirlpool refrigerator.
Whirlpool's terrible.
Whirlpool's so
At least our
bad.
experience, Whirlpool's been terrible. But we gotten really good at changing refrigerators out.
The next thing that we love is the paint. Now, Newmar's paint is done in-house. It's the BASF Masterpiece finish, and it looks really good. We obviously have full body paint, and it has held up for now into our 7th year. It looks beautiful. Now, you probably know a big part of that is how
you have
well
to take care
you
of
keep
it, of course.
clean and maintained. So that's helped, but the bones of it are really, really good.
What's nice about the Newmars also is that all their units come with full body paint. So other manufacturers, like I know Integra and their motorhomes, some of them don't have full body paint. You can option it in. No matter what you get, Baystar Sport all the way up to the King Air, they're all full body paint. The next thing is going to be the slide system on our particular unit. Now we have 4 electric slides. The larger Newmar motorhomes will have electric and hydraulic. We don't have a full wall slide. Our slides are a lot smaller. But what we don't have are Schwintek slides. And what we don't have are crappy slides. Our slides are very robust. It's like a proprietary Newmar thing. You have those giant steel cogs. We've actually had comments when we've taken for repair, they're like, nothing goes wrong with these slides. Unless they're built incorrectly from the manufacturer. These are very robust and they just last. We had a problem with a slide controller, but that's really not a Newmar thing. That was quickly replaced by us. And then we had to have a couple adjustments just over time, and they were easily adjusted. But the slide mechanisms themselves have been rock solid.
The next one is one of the main reasons we chose to go with this motorhome when we bought Nellie, and that is the large interior living space. It's huge in there. We'll go on other motorhomes that are 40 feet, a little bit more, and we're like, wow, ours is pretty good. It feels very spacious. Now, because of the large interior living space, you have a nice sized bedroom, you do give it up somewhere else. So our bathroom is quite small, but I would rather have that gorgeous, just cozy, open feel in the living room, and that's where we spend most of our time anyway. It's just wonderful.
And when we're looking at motorhomes, we looked at other brands. It was kind of down between Tiffin and Newmar, and we just felt that the Newmar gas motorhomes had more options for the floor plans. And this particular floor plan we really liked. That's what got it, and we're still super happy with that choice. The next one's really important, and this has not changed, even though Newmar has gone from a privately owned company to now owned by Winnebago, is going to be the customer service. I have called their customer service quite a lot for parts, and every time I call, somebody answers the phone. And if they screw something up, they fix it. We recently had to replace a cabinet door, no fault of them. I damaged it. I placed the order, they sent it, they were supposed to route out the hinge holes, they didn't. They sent it back with the hinge holes, they routed it incorrectly. Call them, we're gonna take care of it, we're gonna send you out another one. With the plumbing issue, it was fixed. There was no questions asked. They cut us a check, no problem.
I do want to make a note because I know somebody's going to say, well, of course they did because you have a YouTube channel. Remember, we got Nellie before we had a YouTube channel.
Correct.
And even in the beginning, any questions that we had the same experience that we did after the fact, now that we have a channel.
Yeah, and we've been up to the service center 2 times, once in 2019 to have everything fixed. And then just recently, this past December, we're out there. It's always been professional, not only with us. We weren't the only ones on the lot. There was a lot of people there, and people go there because of the customer service. That is a really important thing. If you're buying a motorhome, it's something that a lot of people are attracted to Newmar because of that.
And last but not least, I mean, we may be a little bit biased because we've had it. We think that this is the best gas motorhome on the market. I really do. We looked at many others. Again, Tiffin, we had looked at Integra also, and we love all these other manufacturers, but we just felt at the time, and I think we still feel, that this is the best gas motorhome that you're gonna get.
And it's for a couple of reasons, and we talked about this in other videos. Number one is going to be hung walls versus the laminated walls. We're not gonna get into what everything means, but that's a big one. Double insulation, foam versus that residential style fiberglass insulation. They run ducted AC units. That's also a great thing. Full body paint throughout their line, the great customer service, and again, the overall build quality, the fit and finish on the cabinets. You start looking at other brands out there, that's where you start seeing the lacking. This has held up really well. Those cabinets do not creak, they have not cracked, and this is not like a high-end motorhome. We're super happy with it, guys.
She's still in really great shape.
She's still in really good shape. She still gets us to and from with no issues for the most part, unless we have a fuel pump module that goes out. But that's not a Newmar fault. fault. But what's our overall grade? We'll give it a grade out of 10. I think in the gas, our experience, I would say like an 8.5. It's been an 8.5.
We didn't talk about this before, I swear. I was gonna say 8.5.
Yeah, 8.5. I think it's above average. There are some improvements, like we talked about, that placement and just a couple other things that hopefully on the newer models they have improved some. But we're very happy with it. And if we were to get another gas motorhome, we wouldn't have a hesitation. We would get another Newmar.
So now's the time. Get typing below. We want your feedback. Do you have a Newmar? Have you been looking at Newmar and you're thinking, oh, is this something that I want? Let us know. We'd be happy to answer your questions.
We also want your feedback if you own another brand that you've been really happy with. We want that feedback because, you know, we are looking for a motorhome. And although we love Newmar, we're not exclusive to Newmar. If there's something else that is really good out there, we would certainly take a look at it. So please leave that in the comments below. If you like videos like this, guys, to the left of us, we'll put our RV newbies playlist. We'll also put our RV tours playlist. And for myself and MJ, it's a journey of a lifetime. And we'll see you on the road.